This is a brief discussion of the algebraic properties. There is a question about this on the bottom left. It says complete the identity property. Complete with the identity property. So as you can see here, the identity property here, we say identity, who you are doesn't change. Okay, so the idea is that if you start with something, like here we start with a 4 or a 6, if you either multiply by 1 or add 0, you still end up with 4 and 6. Which comes to the point that there are two different types of identity properties. There's the identity property of multiplication, which is that if you multiply by 1, the number stays the same. Likewise, if you add 0 to something, the number stays the same. It's actually a quite easy concept to understand. Now, associative and commutative are different. However, they go together as a group because they have something in common. Notice here you have 5, 4, 9, 5, 4, 9. It's the same three numbers on both sides. The difference is the groupings. Like here we're talking specifically about the parentheses. 4 and 9 are in parentheses here. 5 and 4 are in parentheses there. So what changed, the only thing that changed was the groupings. That's the associative property. Think of your social groups or the people you associate with. Commutative, on the other hand, it is the order. You still have the similar thing is that you've got the same numbers, a 10, a 7, a 10, and a 7. But now if you notice the order has changed. You had 10, 7, 7, 10. Here again, 10, 7, 7, 10. It's the order that's changed. That's commutative. The word commute is like to commute to work, is to move. Lastly, at the bottom here, let me adjust the camera, is the distributive property. The distributive property is different. Notice you have 6, 5, and 2, but over here you have two 6s, a 5, and a 2. So the other properties were not like this. This is a unique one. The idea is you're multiplying 6 times both things inside the parentheses. So 6 times 5, which is this, plus 6 times 2, which is that. I will post this process chart along with some other examples to help you with this subject.